Hello everyone. From this video, we will learn how to use Excel to find the mean, to find the mean and draw a histogram, a frequency polygon, ogive, and from the ogive, find the median of an ungrouped data. So this is the ungrouped data. It's a sample of 100 resistors taken at random, and we want to find the mean. But what we are going to do is to use Excel. So to begin with, I'm going to look for the minimum of this data here, or the data set here. And then I will look for the maximum of the same data set here. And then count the number of them, which is my total frequency here. And after that, I'll find the range, which is the difference between the maximum or the largest resistor here and the minimum resistor. Then I will go ahead to calculate the mean. So without wasting time, I'm going to look for the mean, and those of you who knows something about how to use Excel, you know every equation in Excel starts with equal sign. Also, let me remind you that I have a video of a grouped data, and if you want to know how to find the mean of a grouped data, then you can look for that video and watch that. But this video is about ungrouped data. So let's go. Now I will start with equal sign, and I will type mean, meaning minimum, and I will select all the data, press enter, and I'll see the minimum here, which is 33.2. Then the next one is maximum, so I will just type max, which is the shortcut for maximum, and I'll double click on it and select the whole data here, press enter, and the maximum resistor is that is 34.1, and I would do a count of all the resistors, all the data point here picked, and that is equal to count. So I will double click on count, and I will select everything here and press enter, and surely it's giving me 100, just like I told you. Now I'm going to the range, which is the difference between the maximum resistor or the largest resistor and the minimum or smallest resistor. So equal to, and then I'll select the largest one and press the minus sign and select the smaller one, and the range is 9. So it varies from 33.2 to 34.1, and we need to find something that is the minimum that represents this range, or represents all the data between 33.2 to 34.1. So here I'm going to put this range that is from 33.2 to 34.1. So what I'm going to do is, I'll start here and just type and put 33.2, and then I'll go to 33.3. I'm not going to do it or typing everything all the way to the last number because it's cumbersome and it delays. So I'm just going to select that, and I'll come here and just copy it down and it will do it for me. So I've got all the numbers right up to 34.1. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to find how many 33.2s do I have in this data set, and then how many 33.3 do I have in this data set, and so on and so on. And that is their frequency. So I'm just going to select under the F here. F here stands for frequency. So I'm going to select all the spaces here right up to 34.1, and then I would just type equal to, and I'll type frequency. I will double click the frequency and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the array keys to complete this formula. So if you read here, it says data array, and the data array is this one. Okay. And then it says bin array. Bin array is the resistors here, the value of the resistors here. So I'm going to select all of that up to there. But sorry, before that I did a mistake. Let me go back and select the data array. And what I should have done is to put comma there to keep that one in there. And then I'll select that one. Then the next is to use the array keys here, which is the shift, control, and enter keys, and it does everything for me. So what I used is the shift key, the control key, and the enter keys. So those three keys they did for me. Then what I'm going to do is I just want to find out if this data set here, if the data set here is right up to 100. So I'm stepping here and pressing equal to, and I will sum them up. So I'll click the sum to add everything here for me, and I'll press enter. Yes, it's correct, 100. So that's what I've got here. Now to get the mean, I have to sum up everything here. I have to sum up everything here. I have to add everything there to get the mean. And to do that, what I have to do is that, you see, 33.2 occurred how many times? It occurred 4 times, meaning that I have to add 33.2 plus 33.2 plus 33.2 plus 33.2, which is 4 times, to get that value. And the same thing, 33.3 occurred 9 times. And it's going to be that difficult, tedious to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply their frequencies by the respective resistor. So for example, 33.2 occurred 4 times. So to get a sum, the total of 33.2s, I will just multiply 4 by 33.2, and I'll do the same for all of them there. So here it's equal to, you can type product, or there's another way to do so. If I type product, I will select them two here, and it will just multiply them for me. And I have to do the same for this data here. It's going to be tedious and time wasting. So what I'm going to do is that I'm stepping back here, and then as my cursor has turned to dark cross, I'm going to double click the edge there, this square edge here, to copy the formula down for me, and it's done it for me. So that is done, and I'm going to total everything here, and I know I have to also bring the equation and say equal to, and then I will sum everything up here. I'm not going to do that one. What I'm going to do is to step here, because I've already the formula here, and then I will copy across, and it's going to do that for me. It's done all the summing for me. It's totaled everything for me. It's done all the summing for me. If we want to check if it's correct, what we can also do is that I can just step where I am here, as I am there, and then I'll type equal to, and I'll say sum, and I'll double click and select everything here and press enter just to check. And you see, yes, truly it's the same 3361.4 as it is here. So just to prove that that is um, correct. Now we can get the mean. This one we can get a mean, and this is how we are going to do to get the mean. So the mean is the total of all this data here divided by their frequency, this one here. And the total of all this data here is that one. Okay, so I'm going to step here and just type equal to, and what I'm going to do is click that and press the division, that is the / key on your computer, and select that one and press, and that gave me 33.6 as the mean. So I have a mean of 33.61, and I would love this to be in 2 decimal places, or even I think everything here is 1 decimal place, so I love it to be in 1 decimal place as well. So 36.3, and that is the mean. Thank you very much for watching this. We are going to continue with part 2, and part 2 will be finding the histogram, the frequency, polygon, ogive, and median. Thank you very much, and look forward for the part 2.